I'm not really sure what drew me to read The Catcher in the Rye. The premise wasn't exactly something that would have made twists and turns, and the main character loved to curse, was an underachiever and was heavily addicted to smoking cigarettes. But to put it best, the thing that attracted me to the novel was probably the way the main character, Holden Caulfield, thinks. The way J.D. Salinger portrays Holden in his thoughts is so brutally honest that I can relate to him even though he was about a teenager in the 1950s. However, you can clearly see why the book is banned. The frequent use of profanity, alcohol, and many references to sexuality are all pretty controversial. In fact, over the years, many events have been attributed to being involved with The Catcher in the Rye, such as the killing of musician John Lennon and the shooting of former President Ronald Reagan. However, even though it has very serious and mature elements, The Catcher in the Rye should not be banned. Holden embodies everything about a teenager, good and bad. Throughout the book, the word phony frequently comes up, which is Holden's description of someone who doesn't have a personal opinion and just follows everything that everyone else says. I believe that I was somewhat of a phony when I started to read the book, but at the end I was starting to make my own opinions, particularly in world issues such as politics. In the end of the book, Holden Caulfield does not become a whole new person, like most novels. He still is a bad role model, he still smokes, but he still yearns to be isolated. The greatest triumph is that the main character does not change. The reader does. You go into the book either knowing you're going to like it or not. It really depends what kind of person you are. If you act more like an adult, even though you're a teenager, you'll see this as a story filled with curses and drugs for no reason. But if you act like a teenager that still treasures the gift of youth, you'll see this as a highly emotional and fantastic drama about growing up with the backdrop of a snow-covered New York City.